BBC News has learned that Hampshire Police are giving out warnings to people thought to be at risk of committing sexual offences against children in cases where they can't get the evidence to prosecute. In the last 2 years, the force has handed out more than 50 notices urging people to seek help, as Rob Powell reports.
Child sexual exploitation, a growing and changing challenge for police forces. We've been given exclusive access to a new scheme being used in Hampshire, where officers issue paper warning notices to people who display concerning sexual behaviour, urging them to change how they act and get help.
I've issued 3 now, and I've had one was accepted, and the second time I issued it to a female lady in her late 20s, and she was horrified, absolutely horrified. You cannot have 15, 16-year-old boys in your house, for example, because we might get intelligence around that and people might question what you're doing.
And did that woman realise that what she was doing could lead her into hot water with the police?
I think so. I think once she realised why we were there and what the community were worried about in the first place to tell us around it, then yes.
So this is the notice that Sergeant Waghorn and other officers here will give to someone who has shown concerning sexual behaviour. It explains the different types of abuse and has advice about where they can go for help.
For sexual conduct, it says sex with anyone under the age of 16 is illegal. Don't take advantage of someone because of their age or vulnerability. And for sexual control, it is a criminal offence to try to control someone under 18 by using violence, intimidation, persuasion or aggression so that you or someone else can engage in sexual activity with them.
Is this going soft on what is a very serious crime?
No, it's about making the best of an opportunity to manage their behaviour going forwards. Clearly, if further victims or further intelligence came to light that required robust police action, then that would instigate that action at that point.
But whether the police should be giving people warning notices at all when they haven't actually committed a crime is something that defence lawyer Orna Kervick is worried about.
The risk is that in receiving one of these notices and having it on your record, the employer of the future is not going to look behind it and behind the policy decisions that led to the police issuing this. They're just going to see that you've received a warning notice for child sexual exploitation and have serious concerns about your suitability.
Hampshire Police says it considers the warning notice a great success. We've been told a number of other police forces are now looking at taking on the scheme. Rob Powell, BBC News.